If you like comedy and funny memes from MMA and other sports, visit MMAmemes.com. On this page, you can find the best memes and create your own to share with the MMA community. At the end of each video, we will post the top 3 memes you have posted on MMAmemes.com. What are you waiting for? Create an account, explore, laugh, and upload your own memes today.
All right, let's get this show started.
Tyron Woodley suffered a brutal faceplant knockout loss to Jake Paul in the 6th round of their rematch on Saturday. Speaking on the DC and RC show, Daniel Cormier shared his honest opinion on Woodley's loss and reacted to Tyron's post-fight actions posted to his social media. Here's the clip.
You see, that's the problem. Like, this is the problem with those guys going to fight Jake Paul, because look at what happened. Look, man, I gotta be honest. I'm watching the fight on Saturday in Cheesecake Factory, streaming the fight on my phone. And Tyron's in there kind of doing his thing.
He was.
And then Jake Paul starts to kind of build some momentum. Bro, that right hand that he hit Tyron with.
It was real.
It was actually pretty slick.
It was excellent.
Because what he did was he feinted at him, right? He feinted at T Wood. T Wood dropped his hand. So then when he threw the second one in the hand, dropped, it wasn't an overhand, right? It was a hook.
It was a hook, yep.
Not RC, not RC. That's how you know. That's how you know he got the brother. Because T Wood said he got me with the overhand right. He don't even know who got it. That was the right.
That's it's like Chris Tucker. Which one of y'all kicked me?
Which one of y'all kicked me in the face? Like, dog, he got him with a right hook. It was bad. He hit him so hard, dude. And then T Wood goes face down. Like, bro, T Wood's my boy.
It's not good.
I love T Wood.
Not a good look.
Dude, that was not good.
It's not a good look.
That's a bad look.
So
you know what's worse? The after. I don't know what T Wood doing on social media. He posts a knockout. He make a contest about. It's like Jake Paul is beating these dudes so bad that they start to make fun of themselves.
According to TMZ Sports, Junior Dos Santos has signed a deal with Triller and will debut in early 2022 against former boxing champion Kubrat Pulev, who most recently KO'd Frank Mir in the first round of their last Triller fight. The fight will take place in triad combat, which puts MMA fighters versus boxers under a set of rules intended to level the playing field. Dos Santos is coming off 4 straight stoppage losses in the UFC, which resulted in him being released from the promotion. Since becoming a free agent, JDS signed with a boxing promoter, and this caused many to expect that his next fight would be in the squared circle. Recently, he inked a deal with Ali Abdelaziz, who quickly got him his contract with Triller. What do you guys think about this news? Do you think JDS should retire or keep fighting? Leave your comments below. After Jake Paul knocked out Tyron Woodley last Saturday, he called out Jorge Masvidal to fight him. Gamebred issued a video responding to the challenge. Now, days after his win, Paul was on his brother Logan's podcast, Impulsive, where he offered Masvidal $5 million plus pay-per-view points to fight him. Masvidal replied by saying, "I either fight the best people or I fight for money, and you're neither of those. You ain't paying the right amount of money." Jake said, "Masvidal, I have an offer for you right now, $5 million guarantee plus percentage of pay-per-views. That's the most you would have ever made as a fight, ever. So now you can't say, I either fight the best people or I fight for money. $5 million guarantee plus pay-per-view. Let's make it happen. That's the most you have ever gotten paid, period, times triple. Daddy Dana just has to let you out of your contract. You work for the UFC, you're a bitch basically. Shortly after the podcast went live and people began tweeting the clip, Jorge Masvidal responded to Jake Paul and scuffed at his offer. He wrote this on his Twitter. Number 1, the UFC isn't gonna let me go for chump change. Number 2, make that 20 guaranteed plus pay-per-view, and I'm sure the UFC will be okay with it as long as I break them off their fee, and then I'll gladly break your face. If the UFC still says no because the money is still too low, then come over to the UFC, sign a one-fight deal, and we can stipulate I can only box in the cage. If I do anything other than that, then I will forfeit my purse to you. Come on over and get paid and laid out. On Monday, Chael Sonnen was detained and charged by police with 5 battery citations after he allegedly roughed up 5 men in Sin City. The former UFC heavyweight, Brendan Schaub, who knows Sonnen personally, shared some new details on the incident during his Below the Belt podcast. Here's the clip.
There's news on Chael Sonnen.
Where's that female that was here that said she was punched in the face?
She's down the hallway.
I spoke to Chael. Here's what happened. Chael was obviously working, and he was with his wife, and his wife is insane. Some drunk guy with his girl kept making comments about her. It's right in front of him. We'll play stupid games, win stupid prizes, because you're disrespecting one of the toughest guys on the planet, and definitely one of the toughest to ever compete in the UFC or Bellator for that matter. This is not a case of Chael hitting his wife like John did. This is not a case of Chael Sonnen being high and wrecking his Bentley with strippers in the car. This is not the case of Chael domestic violence in any facet. He's in Vegas. He's walking to his room. Drunk guy and his girl start talking to his girl. The guy keeps commenting on his girl and her looks, and you're dealing with a guy's guy in Chael Sonnen, and he stuck up for his girl and beat the shit out of the guy. If your man's not willing to do that, he ain't shit.
Speaking on the most recent episode of the Believe You Me podcast, Michael Bisping weighed in on the incident and defended his colleague, saying that Sonnen is a professional and wouldn't start a fight without a serious reason. Here's the clip.
No, that was hilarious what you text me on WhatsApp. Said, you see this? Chael and 5 guys. And you're like, yeah, not the burger joint. But no, you're right. He's, because I work with him now and again on ESPN. We've worked together many times over the years. He's very level-headed. He has it together. He's not a drinker, you know. He's just not that guy. He doesn't fit the bill. So I said yesterday, and of course I'm assuming, and people might say, "Oh, you jump into the defense of your friend." But I don't. The only reason I see this going is if something happened, like maybe they said something inappropriate to his wife, you know, something like that, and then obviously he says whatever, and then it escalates from there. That's how I see it in my mind. But still, it's embarrassing nonetheless. I hope everything now gets fixed. I mean, he works for Disney, so that's not a good look. ESPN are owned by Disney. Do you know what I mean? So you might have a few questions to answer there. But it sounds like with just the citations, maybe a little bit of a fine, it's just realistically now just the embarrassment of it. Much respect to Chael Sonnen. He's saving face for the MMA. We've got Tyron Woodley getting knocked out of Jake Paul. We've got BJ getting beaten up outside bars, drug. At least Chael Sonnen is going to hold it down for the UFC fraternity. Yes, Chael. Fucking God save Chael.
Here are the top 3 memes you guys posted on MMAmemes.com. In third place is a meme posted by a user named Monkey. Second place goes to David.VD85. And the number 1 voted meme was also posted by Monkey. If you want your meme to be included in our next video, go to MMAmemes.com and create your own meme. The top 3 memes will be placed at the end of our video. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.